已经开始了。
已经开始。
对，房子有人等待，我就先开始了。哎，怎么倒着？哎，这样子也可以直播，这样子也是可以的。哦，不行，不行，你拿着我把我转过来啊。可以了。我找一个。Hello, good morning, friends all, and good evening, good afternoon. This is Sandra. Welcome to our library. How are you today? And today at China is a rainy day. A little bit cold, a little bit rainy. And this is our factory, Sunlight and December. Welcome to our live stream. Hi friends, this is a live stream, so any questions you may leave your comments down below. Okay, can you hear me right now? Can you hear my voice? If you cannot hear my voice, you can give me comments. Hi Anna, can everybody hear me? No comments right now, right? Okay, so let me check how many friends now are watching my live stream. Not only 3 people, so how about let's wait for a little bit and please allow me to introduce you our factory from our gate. Okay, so December, and this is our factory, and as you know, we have been in this earthing industry for like over 20 years. So we're about to brought today's main topic is talk about the copper bonded steel advantages compared with the pure copper. So before the main topic, I want to take you to visit our factory a little bit. Okay, waiting for more friends to come in. So let's start. Okay, so this is our logo over there. Its Chinese name is Sunlight. Okay, so you may see our logo, also a brand over there. So you may take a screenshot. So as far as I know, we have a lot of friends. Welcome to China. Welcome to our factory in March of this year. So I hope all friends who wants to come to our factory will be easily recognize our factory by its logo and also the name of our factory. Okay. So camera, please take a round of over there. Now you may see we are in the industrial zone. Remember, we have no skyscrapers over there. We are full of production room and also companies who produce industrial products over there. Okay, so this inside of this gate is our factory. So please.
Louder.
Okay, you want me to be louder? Okay, of course. Let me adjust the voice button a little bit. Is it better now? Okay, so this is our company. You may check. So at this direction is our parking lot. We have a lot of cars. And that building is our production room. And over there, this building, our office and warehouse, and also the production room for copper bonded steel and exosome welding powders and every earthing product series we have. Hi, let me check how many friends we're now. Okay, today is a bit rainy in China, so it's a bit cold. So let's go straight to our lab center and to continue to our today's main topic. Okay, Okay, as you can see, our factory has a very long road to walk from office room to lab center. And along with this road, you may hear some noises, okay? Which is made by our main machine, which is making our exothermic welding powder. And okay, by the right, you may check this is our packing room. Because outside is a bit humid, so we have already closed the gate. And you may check we have a lot of pallets and cartons. We have a lot of cargoes waiting to be shipped before our holiday. So this month, or let's see next month, will be very busy because we're kind of very close to Chinese New Year. So we will be closed at next week till the end of February, and after the end of the February we will come back to our production. Okay, now we are at our lab center. This is our lab center. We have already did a lot of experiments in this room and this center. And today's main topic is about the copper bonded steel advantages to pure copper array. And actually, I will do some presentations for you. And after that, we will do some very funny experiments to show you. So please leave your comments if you want to ask questions. Okay, let's see how many customers we're now having. You may leave your comments below at any time. So let's come to our today's main topic. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the copper bonded steel advantage compared with pure copper array. So before that, I want to show you this earthing mat. You must be very familiar with this, right? And camera, please get closer. So I want to ask you a question. What kind of material you normally will use to compose into this earth mat? What kind of material? You may leave your comments. No comments temporarily, right? Okay, let me take a guess. So the first material will be the most commonly used material, right? Which is called galvanized steel. Okay, the second material is the copper or copper bonded steel, right? So for these two material, I would talk about galvanized steel briefly, and then talk about the copper and copper bonded. So first about the galvanized steel, lots of people love to use it because it's cheap. So other than cheap, what else do we have? Okay, so take a look at this picture, please. Actually, when it's cheap, it must have something we cannot understand, we cannot bury, right? We cannot bear with, because here the first picture is about the excavation picture after 11 years. So in America, they did a survey to the galvanized steel after have already buried it underground for like 11 years. So which experiments start from 1992 till 2003. So after like 11 years later, they excavated the galvanized steel, and turns out what? At the middle of the galvanized steel has turned apart. So which means this galvanized steel has completely lost its function. It cannot catch any lightning at all. So not only this picture, and also this picture, please, over there. This picture is still in America. People did an experiment. They buried the galvanized steel tape underground for like 6 years. So after 6 years, they excavated it. So you now check this whole tape has already been broken into different parts. So which means this earth mat has been badly damaged. Okay, not only this, and also this one, this copper, this galvanized steel has been buried for like 4 years, and it's in the transmission line, has already been badly corroded. No, so it's not hard to see if 1 year or 2 years later, this tape will be losing any functions at all, right? So it's very dangerous, not to mention to use it in the transmission line. Okay, so except for this galvanized steel, we still have copper, right? So our friends will say, let's just use copper instead. Well, let's get rid of this galvanized steel and use copper instead. Okay, is that okay? Of course it's okay, because copper, it has a very great electricity conductivity, and meanwhile it's soft. It's very easy for you to do the construction, and meanwhile it has a very high ability to anti-corrosion. Well, let's just use it, okay? Okay, wait a minute. Let's check this picture. Let's check this picture over there. So what happens? What's this picture want to tell us? Actually, camera can get closer. This is a television channel from America. You see here a man is using his cable cutter to cut the cables of the transmission line. Well, funny. This man already in jail right now, but which means the copper cable has a large chances to be stolen. And not only this, and this picture you may see here, also in transmission line and in oil center and our utility, you may check between the main facility and also the earth mat, there's a cable to connect with them. It's gone. Here, the copper wire is gone, and here, copper wire gone. So which means even people will go into jail, they will still to steal those copper cable because it's very expensive. So they want to get some fortune. They want to get some extra incomings. And also, this picture actually happened in China, in our country. We happened to find this news, to find this picture in our news. This is daytime, and it's not in the night. It's not at evening. It's at daytime. God. Here, this is a truck, and this is a crane, and trying to lift the whole bunch of the cable to their cars. Well, ridiculous, right? People know they would go into jail, but they still want to have those bunch of the cable because they want to have money. So, which means the copper cable, they have a very, very great value to most of the people. So people will take anything, will take any risks to steal those copper. Okay, so I did a math for everybody. Okay, eyes over there, please. So today for our country's copper price has already been 68,150 RMB, which is about $100,000 per tons. So which means if I steal 1 kilo copper to sell, the purchasers, they're gonna give me $8 for 1 kilo with copper. So it's very seductive, right? It's very, it's very exciting. So no wonder everybody wants to steal the pure copper. And let's see, actually in America, not only America, let's see, almost every country, they have the problem for the pure copper. The first one is copper theft. Let's read this this message, okay? 80%, 85% to 90%, 95% of the utilities affected by copper thefts. Okay, $60 million spent by U.S. utilities for copper thefts and deaths and injuries associated with copper thefts. So let's see. The copper theft is a very, very, very vital thing for us to solve, right? Okay, so even that we give them some, let's see here, we give some attempts to stop the copper theft, it didn't work. The first one tried the surveillance camera system, it didn't work. If the camera works, why would we steal it in the daytime? Okay, the second time, try tint copper to cover the copper color. Well, some clients, they will do this. They will ask us to produce the tint copper, but actually didn't work. Because if for thieves, they are new to the copper, yes, they might not know the tint copper. But for the thieves, they are very, very familiar with all the materials. They will recognize the tint copper by just one clips, right? But just one, let's see, glance at it. Okay, so the third attempt is criminal investigation. It didn't work, okay? It didn't work at all. If the investigation is working, why would we have so many criminals or such stealing things, right? So, okay, other than the thefts, let's look at this picture over there. You have noticed that the copper price is not stable, so every day it's rising up. So we did a survey to the past few years price to the copper, and you see here in 1989 to 2004, the copper price is okay, it's stable. But after 2004, you see the copper just rise to a very high level. So till now, copper price is still rising and unstable. We have to check the copper price every day. So is there any way to prevent such things happen? Is there any way to prevent all the safety, all the stealing things, all the pricing things? Do we have a better attempt to all of this? Yes, we do have one. Okay, follow me. Oh. So except for those two major let's say harmless, we also have a third feature for why do we have to change the pure copper, which is the copper rod. You mean copper is very soft, so every time when you punch the rod into the earth, you might let the pure copper damaged, right? Because it's very soft. But is there any material we could just replace the pure copper and make the construction easier, or make the stealing things less than usual, or make the price more stable? Yes, we do have one. Okay, come and check our material over there. Hi friends, we have 4 pieces of material. So can you tell which material is made from pure copper? Well, you cannot tell, right? I have a tester here right now. So when I test them, you may take a guess which one is pure copper or which one is copper bonded products. Okay, so let's start. So you may check, it has numbers. Its number is 1,000. It's more than 1,000. Okay, the second piece is this one. It didn't work to this material, right? Okay, this is the second one. Okay, let's check the third one. The third material. You may check, it's number is 3,000, more than 3,000. Okay, the fourth piece, its number is more than 250. So take a guess, which material is pure copper? This one, or this one, or these two? Please leave your comments up below and let me know about your comments. I think now we have a few customers and we have a few clients who are already watching our live stream. So please take a guess, which material is made from pure copper? Okay, we just noticed that when we test all the material, only this one, it didn't work, right? Because this one is made of pure copper. So can you identify which one is pure copper right now? Okay, we also have another method to identify all the material, which is you may notice the cross section over there. Can you check over there? The cross section for this one is we have a steel core, and outside we have the copper coating. So this one is called copper bonded steel, or we say copper-clad steel.
Get them.
Right? Okay, for this material, the cross section, it has only one color. It's like golden. It's like copper, the color itself, right? So this one is pure copper. Okay, for this other two, you may also check. The center has the steel core, so this is also a copper bonded tape as well. Okay, so we're now introducing you to use the copper bonded steel things to replace the pure copper, because pure copper, it has high price and it's very easy to be stolen, and also its price is not stable at all. And another feature is that it's very soft. When we did the earth rod and bury on the ground for like over than 2.5 meters long, the pure copper could be very, very soft to do the construction, right? Okay, so come here. After I have already introduced you so many great copper bonded steel things, so you might have questions. Well, let's see. If pure copper, they have a large cross section. So why do we switch the material into copper-clad steel? So what if the copper-clad steel cannot catch the large lightnings? Okay, you don't have to worry, because you please look at this picture over there. So this is the cross section for the pure copper. You may say the red parts means the electricity stays more than the other colors. So which means, let's say electricity goes to the skin part. So that's why we are very for sure the copper-clad steel can have the same or similar lightning catch ability to the pure copper. Okay, so other than this, so let me throw you example of why do we have to change into the pure to the copper-clad steel economically. Okay, so first about this earth mat, you may check over there. If we're using $500,000 to build an earth mat by pure copper, if you use copper-clad steel, you will reduce your cost by 60%, by 30% to 50% cost savings. So which means if we're going to use $500,000 for the pure copper, what if we change into copper-clad steel? Well, we will save a lot of money. We can only use 35. We can only use 350,000 or 250,000 to do the whole earth mat. So you save a lot of money, right? You can use your money to buy a lot more things other than the pure copper. Okay, so talking about here, friends, do you have any comments? If no, I'm gonna continue, okay? So here, some people who are very worrying about can we use it to oil industry, because some clients, they are in the construction industry, some clients, they work for the oil industry or for substation or transmission line, right? They will do the construction project for the major government projects. Well, you don't have to worry about it, because you know, in China, like dozens of years ago, in oil industry in China, or in substation in China, or in airport in China, people tend to use the galvanized steel. But look and check what achievements we have already got right now. So this is a contract from Sinopec, fifth construction contract. Yeah, they purchased a lot of copper bonded steel from our company, and we have our list over there. You see, we have the purchaser name, which is Sinopec Fifth Construction Co. Limited, and this is our company's name, and this is the product's list name: copper bonded steel wire for 10,400 meters. Okay, so other than this is Hainan refining project. It's a very famous project in oil industry of our company, of our nation. So it's also made by Sinopec Construction Company, and you may check, they purchased copper bonded steel for like 4,150 meters long from us, and this is the diameter for 16 millimeters. Okay, please check next page. This is Yulong refining project. This is also a very famous project in oil industry, in petrochemical industry. They purchased copper bonded steel round wire for 18 diameter at a quantity which is 9,810 meters from us. And also for the diameter 20, they purchased 2,520 from us. So except for that, we also have a lot more contracts. So if you have interest, you may just gain more information from our sales. You may leave your emails, or you can directly contact with our sales. We may show you more and more projects. Our oil industry has already cooperated with us, and you will see actually copper bonded steel in China is very common right now, and you don't have to worry about if it's gonna work in your country. All you need to do is to just promote all the copper bonded steel to your government. Yeah, that's the only thing you need to do. If you need support from us, yes, we would do all things to help you to promote the copper bonded steel to your government projects. Okay, and recently in airports, more and more airports, they're also using the copper bonded steel. And now in China, the major difficulties we're facing right now is to promote the copper bonded steel to substation, because substation, they tend to use galvanized steel in our country. So now we're trying to promote our copper bonded steel to them. And what's your difficulties in your country? Could you leave your comments and let's talk more? Or if you're not willing to just talk the difficulties at the comments, you may also contact with our sales. Let's talk about more difficulties you are facing right now, and also what else can we do to help you to promote the copper bonded steel. Okay, so except for those contracts and also the feedback sheets from oil industry, those are the feedback sheets from our oil industry. This is from Sinopec they give us the very great feedbacks. They are very happy with our copper bonded steel and also our exothermic welding. And this is from Cinepack 2. They're giving our feedbacks. They are very satisfied with our copper bond steel, and it has reduced the difficulties when do the construction. Okay. So other than that, we also have some pictures to prove that. And this is the wind tower construction for copper bonded steel. And you may check, they're using the copper bonded steel tape to do the earthing. And this is copper bonded round wire in one of our oil industry. Instead of the copper bonded rod, we can also offer you the very high quality copper bonded round wire. Okay, so talking about here, people will ask us question. So, okay, right now I know we have to use the copper bonded steel, right? So let's just take any brand copper bonded steel, okay? No, actually it's not. Let's take a look at this picture. This is our brand's copper bonded rod. This is other brand's copper bonded rod. You may check when we bend them. When we bend our brands, it's okay. But when we bend other brands, you say the steel core has already been tear apart into two parts, and also the surface of the copper layers has some peeling off. Okay, so it's not good. It's not good at all. So and this picture is also our brand. And when you tear them apart into two parts, everything is okay. You mischeck the copper bonded copper coating. It's very nice. It has no sharp ends. It's not peeling off at all. But once you tear apart our other brands, you may check the copper coating is very sharp and it's now peeling off from the steel core. So it's not good at all. And also, this is about different brands, electricity, currency test for all of them. So this is ours. When you give them an electricity like 8 kiloamperes, you see, it's okay. But if you give the same electricity to other brands, you get to see the copper coating is starting to melt, and it cannot pass the exam at all. Okay, so talking about so many examples and pictures, how about let's do the examples? Let's do the experiments right now to our brand copper bonded steel and let you witness what kind of material we're offering you right now, okay? Okay, let's welcome Mr. Ma, our engineer, to do the experiment to our copper bonded steel. And what kind of experiments are we going to do today? So the first one is the bending machine. We're going to bend the copper bonded rods into like 60 degree. So this is based with the IEC standard. We're going to bend it like
就直接点这个就可以。
OK
说得好
你介绍一下多少次？
我靠，是 IEC 还是 UL？
IEC。
哦 Now we're bending. 你可以开始了。Now we're bending the machine. We're using the bending machine to bend the rod in a 90-degree bending angle, and now we're bending it. So we will bend it for like 3 times. So after 3 times, let's check what happened to the copper layer. If there's gonna have any peeling off, if the copper layers is gonna be tear apart. Hi friends, this copper bonded rod is randomly we choose from our warehouse. So we didn't choose the very good one. We just choose a very random piece from our warehouse. And talking about the bending test, actually, why do we do this? Because in the construction site, customers, they will use different machine to bend or to just to make it deeper into the earth. So during the whole process, if the copper itself, if the steel itself is not good at all, so it won't pass any test. So before you bury them underground, it might have already had some problem. Okay, now we have already did like twice to the bending. Now we are doing it for the third times bending.
你可以跟他们说的。
我看这一下。
刚才进行的吗？刚刚进行了一次，3次的吗？
现在还有几次
？2次。
哇，这么慢。Okay, sorry, I'm reading the machine wrong because now has already just finished its first bending and now it's gonna finish its second and also the third bending.
可以跟他们说，脚这个次数都可以随便调，随便调的都是。
Hi friends, do you also have the same machine? Because this machine, you can adjust the time. You can adjust the times that you want. You can bend the earth rod as how many times as you want. Now we are basing with the IEC standard, so we will bend it for like 3 times. And it's in 90 degree angle. Hi friends, if you have any comments, you may leave at below, and let's directly answer you over there. Hi friends, can you tell me what kind of brands will you usually bought? Have you ever bought the Sunlight Weld brands before? If you haven't, would you mind tell us what kind of brand you are using right now, or what's your most, let's say, most welcomed or most popular brand in your country? Okay, it seems like the machine has already finished like how many times? Just digits. Okay, now the machine has already finished its third time bending. So let's see if the copper layers are still okay. And I'm not saying we're doing the IEC test right now. I'm saying every piece of our products can meet the IEC standard. So we also have the IEC test report. We also have the IEC certificate for the earth rod. Okay, we have already finished the bending test. You may check the. Okay. Okay, you have to take them out. Okay. You might check. You might notice that the whole rod has been bended into different shape. It's not straight at all. So let's see. Is the copper layer still okay? We all know if there's peeling off or if the layer of the copper has some cracks, well, it has huge risks when catching the light, right? If the copper layers is safe and sound, and which means it has a very great opportunity to catch the light. Okay, it's very great. It's great. It has no cracks and has no peeling off at all. So which means this is totally qualified and it's totally up to the IEC standard. So every time when it's catch the lightnings, it will be qualified. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for this experiment. So we're gonna do our second experiment, which is okay, we're gonna do the large current test to our copper bonded rod. This is also a very major experiment to test the copper bonded rod. Now we are giving the copper bonded rod and 8 kiloamperes electricity, and now you may check the surface has already changed its color. So this test is not written in the IEC or UL standard. This is made by ourselves because now you see our Sunlight Well is the leader in this industry in China. So we kind of want to show you this experiment individually. So it's not in IEC or UL standard. So you're not gonna see it in other streamers video. You're gonna only see this in our video, in our live stream. Okay, we have already finished our large current test. You may check the surface has no peeling off. There's no copper melting at all. So which means this copper bonded rod is totally up to our China standard. It's totally up to our China, let's say China industrial standard. Okay, thanks for Mr. Ma. Okay, let's come to our final test, which is the tensile strength. Tensile strength is also very important. We have a lot of customers who from European and also America and also different nations. They want to check the tensile strength before all the tests, before all the other tests, because if you're using different brands copper bonded steel, if you're using the wrong core, if you use the wrong steel core, you may not pass the tensile strength at all. So let's see what tensile strength is ours. Okay, so this test is based with IEC and also UL standard. And now we're setting a value to this machine and give the tensile strength to the copper bonded steel, and let's see how much it can burn with. Hi friends, if you have any questions, you may leave your comments down below. So now we have already set the data. Now we're placing the copper bonded rod to the machine and give the rod a strength, which means the machine will pull the rod into 2 directions. And let's see if the rod can burn with the strength we just set right now. And after the experiment, we will check the data and show you. Dangerous, so it's a bit dangerous. So please focus here. You're not gonna see it in other streamers live stream. You can only see the experiment in our live stream, and it's very let's see, rare to see, right? Give the machine a few minutes to cool. Hi friends, what advice can you give us, or what questions do you want to ask us? We're going to wait for a few minutes to pull the rod into 2 parts. Because it's a bit dangerous, so we stay away from it. Hi friends, we're now doing the tensile strength testing. Of course, this is also our final experiment to today's live stream. So any questions you want to ask us, please leave your comments. country, what kind of certificates or what kind of test reports will be needed if you want to win some major tender for government projects? Is it IEC or is it UL? Or IEC test report has to be it has to be made by some special agency? As far as we know, some clients do have recognitions to different reports, different certificates. But some countries they have, some countries don't have. So we need feedback from you, my friends. Till now we have did a lot of projects in solving electricity in Middle East. So far our reports and also our certificates is fine. But we don't know in other regions or other countries if we need some extra certificate or some extra test report. Maybe we will consider it.
8个。
Okay, very close to let's see, the ending place. So now, you might hear a very loud voice. We have already finished the experiments. And you may check. The Earth rod has been folded into two parts. Have you heard the bomb sound? Very dangerous. Let's see. You're gonna only see it in our live stream, right? Okay, now the rod has been teared into two parts over there. Did you check? Okay, now let's check the data. What's the tensile strength we are using to pull them into two parts? Okay, for the earth rod, we're using 600 megapascal to pull them into two parts. So which means it's totally qualified to IEC standard. Okay, do you want to know the diameter for this earth rod? Its diameter is 14.2 millimeters diameter for this earth rod. Okay, we're using 602 megapascal to pull them into two parts, so which means it's very great achievements, right? Okay. Okay, thanks for watching all of our experiments. 没了，没有。
刚看那前面的，要不要看？
哦，给我们看一下前面可不可以 Okay, we already finished the examination, and I want to show you the cross section right now because earlier I mentioned our copper bonded rod is very high quality. Now you check, we have already pulled them into two parts, and you may check the copper layers. It's very, very smooth. It doesn't have any sharp ends, or it's not peeling off at all. You check. There's no peeling off at all. Yeah. So far till now, we're using the electric plating to the copper bonded rod. So you may check the copper layers. It's very beautiful. It doesn't have any peeling off at all. Okay, thanks for listening up. We have already finished all the examinations today. Hi friends, do you have any questions? Till now? Today we haven't seen any questions. Is that because you're too shy to ask me questions? Okay, remember I just said that copper is very easy to be still. Okay, since the American television news, they said there's a major event for stealing. After that, the let's say the telecom, or let's say the transmission line company, they have replaced the pure copper into this copper bonded wire. actually contains less of the money making metal this copper coated steel. And after that, let's see what about the leader's comments to the copper bonded steel. He said that because if the incentives not there, the problem won't be there. Now he's very happy with what they have done, because they changed all the copper coated steel rods or wires to replace the pure copper. So now there might be no stealing events. And they also use a sign which is called copper wire in this facility has been replaced with copper-clad steel, which has no scrap value. Well, since you have replaced all the pure copper, so what you're gonna do with all the copper-clad steel? If you sell the copper-clad steel to those purchaser, are they gonna give you the same price as pure copper? Of course they will not, okay? Maybe they will give you a with the steel price for you, right? So it's not worth of it. So, okay, we have already finished all the, let's say, presentations and experiments of today. So if there's any question for you, okay, I haven't seen any comments, so we're about to close today's live stream. So, we're gonna do another live stream next month. So what kind of contents do you want to see? What kind of, let's say, what kind of contents you want to know more about? So please leave your comments or send emails to us, okay? So see you, bye bye.